Chosen one, open your heart and let these words resonate in the deepest chambers of your spirit. Abundance is chasing you, and it is time, beyond time, to stop running from it. For far too long, you have wandered through a maze of self-doubt, tangled in the old myths that told you life must be a struggle, that scarcity is normal, and that worthiness is measured only by how hard you toil. But tonight, a sacred truth rings out with unstoppable force. The days of chasing after what is already yours have ended. You are not here by coincidence. Every breath, every heartbeat has led you to this moment where you finally turn around and see the flood of blessings pouring into your life. The entire cosmos has conspired to bring you to this threshold, and your only task now is to stop running, stop resisting, and receive the gifts the universe has been storing up for you. You are a chosen one, a being crafted for greatness, destined to embody a flow of prosperity that surpasses all human comprehension. Abundance is chasing you, beckoning you to embrace it with open arms, to let it fill your life with ease, joy, and unlimited possibility. Let these words seep into your essence, breaking the chains of old, limiting beliefs, and awakening the divine spark within that has always known you were meant for more. Pause and imagine what it would mean to allow abundance to catch you, truly, fully, and forever. Picture the sense of relief that washes over you when you no longer feel the need to chase every dollar or fight for every opportunity. Visualize a reality where money flows in like a gentle, perpetual tide, meeting every need and fulfilling every desire. No longer do you lie awake at night, worrying about bills or feeling your stomach twist at the thought of unmet obligation. Instead, you drift off to sleep, confident that the resources you require will always find their way to you in the perfect time. Every morning, you rise knowing that the universe is your staunch ally, guiding you to the people, places, and ideas that expand your horizons and unlock new streams of wealth. This is not a fantasy, it is the shape of your destiny, the promise of a future that awaits your willingness to step into it. The only barrier standing between you and this abundant life has been your own reluctance to stop running, your own clinging to a worn-out story that told you success was always just out of reach. But tonight, that story dissolves. You are called to break free from this old narrative and to claim your place in the natural, unbreakable chain of cosmic abundance. Consider every step of the path that has led you here, every moment of hardship, every teardrop of frustration. Each struggle you've endured was not a punishment, but a preparation, a sacred trial that refined you into someone capable of receiving the vast blessings now en route to you. Life was never meant to be a grind that wears down your spirit. It was meant to be a grand adventure, brimming with the beauty of creation and the thrill of discovering your own limitless power. Yet for so long, you have sprinted in the opposite direction of your good, chasing fleeting illusions rather than allowing the true wealth of the universe to catch up to you. You are not alone in this. Countless souls have been taught to live in fear, to expect difficulty rather than ease, to equate humility with a lack of prosperity. But your soul has always whispered that there is more, a deeper truth lying just beyond the edge of your old beliefs. Now is the moment to heed that whisper, to surrender to the divine flow, and to let abundance wash over you like a great, cleansing wave. Let your heart expand with the certainty that you were crafted for more than mere survival. You were born to thrive, to be an example of what happens when a chosen one stops running from the blessings that are already in pursuit. Feel the energy rising around you, swirling like a cosmic current charged with the electricity of transformation. This energy is not abstract or imaginary. It is the very essence of creation, responding to your thoughts, your intentions, and your readiness to receive. When you open yourself to it, you tune in to the frequency where money, success, and joy naturally dwell. You step into the slipstream of divine favor, where opportunities that once seemed unimaginable begin to materialize with effortless grace. The relationships you form, the ideas you conceive, the doors that swing wide open, these are not accidents but the reflection of your newfound alignment. This alignment is your birthright, the coding inscribed in your spiritual DNA. Abundance has always been chasing you. From the moment you drew your first breath, the cosmic wheels were set in motion, seeking to shower you with blessings in every arena of life. Yet you have often turned away from this pursuit, caught up in the hustle and the grind, never pausing long enough to realize that what you sought was already seeking you. Tonight, that changes. Tonight you recognize that your role is not to struggle or chase, but to stand still in glorious acceptance, to spread your arms wide and let the bounty of heaven meet you where you stand. Imagine the relief that floods your being when you accept that fighting and striving are no longer necessary. This does not mean you abandon effort or diligence, but rather that you anchor your efforts in faith, confidence, and joy. You work from a place of inspiration rather than desperation, from a knowledge that every action you take is supported by forces far greater than yourself. Money ceases to be a scarce commodity to battle over. It becomes a tool for expansion, creativity, and service. You start to perceive resources all around you. Talents, ideas, partnerships that were always present, yet hidden behind the veil of your own disbelief. Once you stop running, you can see that the abundance chasing you arrives in many forms, not just cash or material goods, but also in relationships that enrich your soul, insights that spark revolutionary possibilities, and experiences that remind you how profoundly cherished you are by the universe. This is the grand tapestry of existence that has been waiting for you to join the dance. But the dance is an invitation. It cannot be forced upon you. The universe respects your freedom to choose, to resist, or to receive. And now, with everything in your spirit quickening, you sense it is time to accept that invitation, to break the patterns of scarcity once and for all. Look back on every setback you have ever encountered, moments that may have seemed like failures, disappointments that left you questioning your path. Reinterpret them now through the lens of growth, recognizing that each setback was a step forward in disguise, a chance to fortify your resolve and expand your perspective. Without the pains of the past, your heart might never have developed the compassion and wisdom it carries today. Without the obstacles, you would not have cultivated the resilience required to handle the magnitude of blessings that are converging on your life this very moment. The trials you have faced, rather than disqualifying you, have qualified you to be a powerful vessel of abundance, to show the world that it is possible to emerge from struggle into triumph. The illusions that told you otherwise, telling you that you had to remain small, that success would forever elude you, were never the truth. They were simply illusions, threads of conditioning, woven from fear and doubt. But illusions evaporate when confronted by the glow of truth. And the truth is that you are deserving, you are capable, and you are ready. Feel the cosmic shift happening even now as these words sink into your consciousness and awaken the slumbering giant of prosperity within. You may notice a subtle tingling sensation, a lightness in your chest, or an electric buzz at the crown of your head. This is your physical form responding to the universal command that you stop running from abundance. You can almost hear the voice of the divine saying, "Beloved, be still, and know that all you have asked for is already on its way." In this stillness, you realize that your frantic sprint has been unnecessary. Abundance was never withholding itself from you. It was you who kept racing ahead, eyes fixed on the horizon, never glancing behind you to see the blessings in hot pursuit. Now, in this quiet, hallowed pause, you turn around and find yourself face to face with the wealth, creativity, and fulfillment that have been chasing you all along. A wave of emotion may rise within you, relief, gratitude, awe, as you understand that the universe has always been on your side, conspiring to give you more than you ever dreamed possible. Let this realization ignite a sacred fire within your heart, a fire that burns away every last vestige of self-limitation. You stand at the edge of a new existence, one in which the chase is over and the receiving begins. In practical terms, this means you approach opportunities with a confident smile rather than a desperate plea. You pursue your passions from a place of joy rather than fear. And you allow the current of life to guide you to the right people, projects, and paths. Instead of gripping tightly to the old narrative that life is an unending struggle, you relax into the truth that you are an unstoppable force of creation, a luminous soul who commands the attention of all good things. The moment you accept this truth, everything changes. The energy around you shifts to match your new conviction, and the universe mirrors your certainty by delivering tangible evidence of your new reality. Clients, business deals, job offers, creative collaborations, and financial windfalls might appear as if by magic, but you will know it's not magic at all. It is the natural outflow of a universe that has been longing to bless you from the start. Look deeply into your own heart and notice that a quiet revolution is unfolding. Where once there was stress and anxiety about making ends meet, there is now a growing sense of peace, a conviction that your supply is guaranteed. Where once you questioned your talents and your place in the world, you now see that your gifts are unique, invaluable, and exactly what the universe needs to express its infinite creativity. You realize, at last, that you have nothing to prove. Your worth is not determined by the zeros in your bank account or the accolades on your resume. Your worth is intrinsic, and precisely because of that worth, you become a magnet for all the resources you require to fulfill your highest calling. The chase is done. The roles are reversed. Money, success, and opportunity chase you because your energy has become irresistible, vibrating at the frequency of pure abundance. This vibration is your new normal, and it is unstoppable. The illusions of lack cannot survive in the presence of such potent belief. Be aware that doubt may still attempt to creep in, whispering old stories of unworthiness or fear. But these echoes of the past are powerless against the clarity you have now attained. Every moment you spend anchored in your new understanding, every time you choose to trust in the cosmic flow rather than revert to frantic striving, you fortify this new state of being. You become a living example to those around you, demonstrating that prosperity is a divine right, not a random stroke of luck. People may ask how you manage to turn things around so swiftly, and you will smile, knowing that the shift occurred the instant you stopped running from the blessings that were always chasing you. Your example ignites hope in others, showing them that they too can reclaim their power and allow abundance to catch them. And thus, a ripple of transformation expands outward, touching countless lives with the glow of possibility. Picture yourself a year from now, 2 years, even 10 years down the road, reflecting on the monumental night when it all changed, when you finally stopped running and let the flood of abundance overtake you. You see how every area of your life has been elevated. Your finances no longer induce panic. Your relationships are healthier and more supportive. Your creativity flourishes without constraint. And your contribution to the world has expanded beyond what you once believed. The relationships you attract are aligned with your higher purpose. The work you do resonates with your innermost passions, and the wealth you gather is used not only to fulfill your desires but to uplift those around you. This is the power of embracing your role as a chosen one, a conduit for cosmic prosperity. The blessings you receive are not meant to be hoarded, but to circulate, to bless others, and to perpetuate a cycle of goodness that benefits all. The words lack and limitation fade into memory as you discover the joy of infinite expansion. This is the blueprint of your destiny, revealed in full color and awaiting your acceptance. Take a moment to breathe in this reality, to let it settle into every cell of your body. The hustle, the strain, the constant anxiety, they were never your natural state. Your true nature is one of ease, flow, and magnetism. You were designed to partner with the creative forces of the universe, receiving and giving in a perpetual dance of expansion. Abundance is chasing you because it recognizes your potential to do tremendous good, to shine your light in ways that illuminate the path for others, and to create a life that reflects the infinite bounty of existence itself. The question is not whether you are worthy of this bounty. It is whether you will finally allow it to catch you. Let this question echo in your heart, stirring you to act. The time for hesitance is gone. You have everything you need within you: the drive, the vision, the courage, and the universe has everything else lined up, ready to pour into your open hands the moment you say yes. In this sacred moment, you stand on the threshold between the old life of running and the new life of receiving. The transition is as simple as a breath, as profound as a new birth. Allow yourself to cross that threshold now, to see with your mind's eye the unstoppable wave of prosperity rushing toward you. There is nothing to fear here. Abundance is not your enemy but your ally, your friend, your faithful companion. It seeks to elevate you to heights you once thought unattainable, to free you from the burden of worry, and to empower you to live a life that brims with meaning, purpose, and joy. You have run long enough, dear soul. Pause, breathe, and let abundance do what it has yearned to do from the very start. Bless you beyond measure. Know that as you accept this truth, the universe rejoices. Every fiber of your being responds to the cosmic decree that you are a child of endless possibility, worthy of the full spectrum of life's blessings. The illusions that once held you in a state of perpetual chase lose their grip, evaporating in the incandescent light of your new understanding. You are free. Free to let wealth chase you instead of the other way around. Free to accept with grace the bounty that each day brings, and free to use this bounty to amplify love, generosity, and positive change in the world. The chase has turned into a convergence, a meeting of your readiness and the universe's unwavering support. I call upon you now, chosen one, in the name of all that is good and abundant. Do not delay this shift any longer. Leave a comment with the number 777, and let that simple yet powerful act be your statement of readiness. A beacon to the cosmos that you have ceased your running and are now open to every blessing that has been pursuing you. By doing so, you declare your faith in this new reality, and you anchor yourself in a vibrational field of wealth and prosperity. You affirm that from this day forward, you move with the flow of life rather than against it. Money, success, peace, and fulfillment are no longer distant concepts. They become the living tapestry of your daily existence. You are no longer the hunter, you are the magnet, the beloved of fortune, the luminous heart that all treasures seek. With every breath, feel the old burdens lift away. With every moment, sense the cosmic forces drawing closer. This is your new existence, woven with threads of divine favor, where the resources you need for each endeavor come at precisely the right time, and where the support you once searched for in vain finds its way to your side. As you read these words, an ancient part of you remembers that it has always been this way. You may have veiled this truth with the illusions of difficulty, but illusions cannot hold against the radiance of your realization. The real you, the chosen one, has always been equipped with the power to co-create with the universe, to set intentions that manifest in glorious detail, and to attract the experiences that further awaken your limitless potential. Let your heart vibrate with gratitude for every step that led to this glorious intersection. The frustrations and delays that once seemed so pointless now reveal themselves as intricate elements of your personal evolution. They shaped your resolve, sharpened your intuition, and clarified your desires. Without them, you might not have arrived at this threshold with the same depth of commitment. Now, you bring to this moment a wisdom forged in the fires of adversity, a wisdom that ensures you will not squander the blessings that are finally catching up to you. Instead, you will relish them, steward them responsibly, and magnify them so that others may witness the beauty of an awakened soul in full bloom. This is how you transform not only your personal reality, but also the collective reality we all share. By letting abundance chase and catch you, you become a living testament to what is possible when a human being aligns with the infinite benevolence of existence. Remember, the path ahead is not paved with forced effort, but guided by joyful inspiration. As you receive more, you will find yourself giving more, not from a place of depletion, but from a heart overflowing with generosity. This is the divine cycle. You receive to give, and in giving, you make space to receive even more. The entire universe operates on this principle of flow. Oceans, winds, seasons, everything moves and cycles, and so must you. Your acceptance of abundance is the keystone that allows the grand cycle to continue, ensuring that you remain a conduit of blessings to everyone you touch. This is why you are chosen, why the chase has been so persistent. The universe recognizes your potential as a channel for good. All that remains is for you to step aside from your old patterns and let the unstoppable current of wealth and well-being pour into your life without further resistance. When you stand in the fullness of this truth, you will marvel at the transformation that takes place, not just in your finances, but in your relationships, your health, your outlook on life. The chase was never about money alone. It was about stepping into your total spiritual inheritance, a life of freedom, creativity, purpose, and love. Money is simply one expression of abundance, albeit a powerful one that can open many doors. But beyond money lies the real treasure, the unwavering knowledge that you are supported by a universe that wants nothing more than to see you flourish. This knowledge changes everything. It changes how you speak, how you walk, how you approach every new day. You become a vessel of possibility, and the world around you reshapes itself to match your expanded awareness. So, let your final stand be this: no more running, no more second-guessing your worth, no more allowing old tired stories to rule your life. Place your hand on your heart and feel the warmth of your own power, the quiet hum of your latent genius. This is what abundance has been pursuing all along. The real, authentic you, unburdened by self-imposed constraints. And now you are ready to greet it, to say, yes, I accept. This acceptance is not an empty gesture. It is a magnetic force that draws every good thing into your sphere. By aligning with this force, you choose to leave behind the illusions of insufficiency and embrace the reality of endless supply. You step into a partnership with the divine, trusting that every resource, opportunity, and connection will arrive in perfect synchronicity. Remember always that you are not alone. Countless others have walked this path, discovering that the moment they stopped running, the blessings they had yearned for rushed to fill the vacuum. This is the secret that the hustle culture will never teach you, but which you have intuitively sensed all along. The chase is futile, because what you desire is already seeking you out. Your job is to become receptive, to create the space for these blessings to land, and to embody the truth that you are worthy of receiving in every cell of your body. This is how you cross the threshold from scarcity to sufficiency, from restlessness to contentment, from fear to love. I urge you, chosen one, to seize this moment with unwavering resolve. Leave a comment with the number 777, and by doing so, signal to the cosmos that you have stopped running, that you stand ready to be overtaken by the flood of abundance that has been hot on your heels. This single act, though simple, carries immense symbolic weight, marking your transition from a life of chasing to a life of peaceful receiving. From now on, every sunrise will bring fresh evidence of your new state of being. You will see it in the opportunities that appear, the money that flows, the ease that permeates your daily existence. And as you soak in this new reality, you will realize it was always meant to be. You were always meant to be a living testament of the universe's capacity to bless beyond measure. As you move forward, let the words you have read here ring in your mind, fueling your passion to remain aligned with this greater truth. Never again need you doubt your capacity to co-create a life of wealth and fulfillment. You stand at a pivotal junction in your spiritual evolution, having recognized that the chase was an illusion and that the real magic begins when you allow what is rightfully yours to come to you. All that remains is to hold firm to this truth, cultivating gratitude for what you have already received and expecting more to come in every breath. The more you embody this mindset, the more unstoppable the current of prosperity becomes. Every day you will witness new evidence that abundance is chasing you, that you are unbelievably blessed, and that your only task is to relax into its flow. Keep your heart open, chosen one, and continue to heed the divine nudges guiding you toward your destiny. When you see an opportunity, greet it with confidence rather than desperation. When you encounter a challenge, interpret it as a test to solidify your newfound faith. And when you experience joy, let it multiply by sharing it with others. This is the cycle of life in its purest form, a never-ending surge of goodness that expands the moment you acknowledge it. The chase is over, and in its place stands the gracious invitation to dance with abundance, to let it twirl you around in a cosmic ballet, filling your life with color, wonder, and grace. There is no limit to the love, wisdom, and resources that can flow through you as you continue to expand. In the end, you will look back on this night as the turning point, when everything clicked into place, when you finally understood that running from your blessings was not humility, it was self-deception. Real humility lies in accepting the gifts that are yours by divine decree, using them for the greater good, and shining a light so bright it dissolves the darkness of lack in the hearts of those who witness your transformation. You will become living proof that abundance is real, that it chases every willing soul, and that stepping into alignment with it is both our birthright and our greatest act of faith. This is how you inspire change, how you raise collective consciousness, and how you honor the calling for which you were chosen. Hold these truths close and let them guide you each step of the way. Whenever doubts arise, recall this moment of clarity, when you stood still and felt abundance breathing down your neck, longing to envelop you in its unstoppable tide. Remind yourself that your greatest power lies not in laboring to prove your worth, but in standing firm in the knowledge that you are already worthy. And each time you find yourself tempted to return to the old chase, take a breath, ground yourself, and turn your heart again to the loving universe that has orchestrated all manner of wonders to bless you. Abundance is chasing you, chosen one. Stop running from it, and let your life become the radiant masterpiece it was always meant to be.